want to open a food business in UK. If it's very small business and you don't even make any money at the moment. UK price is expensive because I bought myself. These two things you need to keep on mind that don't go wrong, doesn't matter what. So you want to open a food business in UK. There is a few things actually you need to follow when you want to open a food business in UK. Why you gonna listen me then? I launched my food business a few months ago in UK, and other thing is I'm working as a chef in UK more than 15 years. So I hope it will help. Few things actually, like I found 8 steps you need to follow when you open a food business in UK. Number 1, research and planning. So before you even open your business, you need to do a research, like what type of food business you want to do. It could be restaurant, it could be food truck, could be online, could be spice. So you need to find out what type of food business you want to do at first place. So when you know what type of food business you will do, next things you need to do a planning, like how you gonna start these things. We need to do a like market research, like is this what business you want to do? Is it actually lots of people looking for this type of things, like if you want to open a Spanish restaurant around you, or is there is a demand for this type of food around you? So in the beginning, before you open your door, you need to find out these type of things, like you have enough demand in your area. Second thing is a legal requirement. There is a couple of things you need to remember when you open a business. If you want to open a private company, you need to register with a company house. But if you want to just do a sole trade, you need to register with HMRC. But remember one thing, like if it's very small business and you don't even make any money at the moment, something you're doing from online, you don't even earn £1,000 a year. At the moment, you don't need to register with HMRC. But I will suggest you check yourself before you take any advice from anyone. It's best for you to check yourself. Other thing is this is a business side. Other thing is because food related business, you have to have a permission from your council or your local authority, enough capability to run a business from your home or from which building you're doing your restaurant or any type of food business, that you have a permission for that. Number 3 is location and permission. Location is like where you choose the location is very important. Doesn't matter is online or offline, because wherever you do business, because it's our product is product based business, so you can't just deliver I don't know what type of food, but most of the food you need to do in a local area. Location is very important, which location you choose. And other thing is, if it's a physical shop, you need to think that is enough people passing by this shop, because imagine you open a restaurant and there is not enough traffic in there, so ultimately you're not gonna do a good business in this area. This is very important where you take the location. And the other thing is when you choose a location, you choose a building. The building need to be approved by a council again. It could run a business from this place, because food business, lots of regulation actually is going on. It's a health and safety, food and safety, food and hygiene, lots of things going on. So you need to make sure that you choose the right place and you have all kind of permission to run a business from this area, and your area also in a proper places. Number 4 is menu development and supplier. Obviously when you do a menu, you need to see what type of demand actually you have. And I believe that when you come in menu development, you know already about your food, but there is some technical side, like how to like design the menu and this type of things. It's not get very hard nowadays. Like you don't need to get nervous about it, because if you just go Fiverr or Upwork, you can actually get pretty decent work in pretty cheap price. If you opening a multi-million pound business, so it's a different things, and still you can do work from like a Fiverr, Upwork, but there is a lots of good agency there in UK who actually can help you out. If you still confused like how to do, and if it's first time you want to do, like you are nervous, I am happy to help. Obviously I'm not charging any money if it's because it's your first business, I believe, because if it's not first business, always anyway you would know how to do these things. But when you develop a menu, make sure you have all the dietary requirement, all the allergens also in your menu, because this is very important. This health and safety issue is very important nowadays. And the other thing is the suppliers. It's not very hard to nowadays to find the suppliers, to be honest. So if you know your menu, what type of food you you need. Like if you search Google, like if you know how to search Google, trust me, it's not that hard. Number 5 is staff and training. You have a building now, you have a place, like everything is ongoing on. So second stage is gonna be your staff and training. This is actually very important because the staff actually they run your business day to day. So if you don't choose wisely your staff, is get pretty hard. It could make or break your business, to be honest. Because you know, in a restaurant business, I categorized there is a 3 type of people in a restaurant. Not only restaurant, in any kind of business, there is a 1 type of people. They just take a job because they don't have any option. They actually try to do nothing in a workplace. They just hanging around, try to do as least job as possible. There is another type of people who actually take a job, but they actually in transit period, so they're gonna change this job as soon as they get opportunity. And there is another type of people, they actually helping, they're making your business to grow. You need to find these type of people and you need to try to keep them in your business as long as possible, because this type of people, they learn the business, they try to grow, so you need to give them opportunity to grow. Otherwise, a pretty good chance they're gonna leave you and they're gonna go in a better place. This type of people is very important. The other type of people who just hanging around, this type of people you can't actually do that much. They will be around here, but you just need to monitor like how much, what they do, like these type of things. Okay, I'm not gonna go deep into it. So just remember that staff is very important in your business, and that's why training comes in. So you need to give them enough training that they can run your business day to day. Number 6 is equipment and supplies. So when you have your staff, everything, so you need actually equipment, like a kitchen equipment, what you need, like a bar, like whatever you need in a kitchen. You can take a lease or you can buy yourself, or let's say if you buy a second-hand restaurant, it could come by default. Maybe you need to replace something, maybe you need to do something. But other thing is, if you do packaging stuff in online, is plenty of packaging stuff product. But if it's a new business, if it's a small business, obviously you need to take from the UK. But if it's a big amount of product, I would suggest you try to outsource from outside from the UK, because UK price is expensive. Because I bought myself, I checked the price, but I don't need that much packaging at the moment, so I don't spend that much money. Like per product I spend more money, but in larger sense I don't spend that much money. But if your business is big, I will suggest you to bring the product from outside. It will get cheaper. Number 7 is marketing and promotion. This one is very important. Imagine you have your restaurant is set up everything, but nobody knows about your business, so you're not gonna make any money out of it, because there is no people who gonna pay for your business. So marketing, sales, advertisement is very important. It's kind of like heartbeat for your company. You need to spend money wisely, and don't forget about social media, because the food and restaurant business is kind of connected with social media. So you have to keep on in mind that it's gonna be very hard to do without social media nowadays. Number 8 is launch and operation. So launch and operation is that like you set up everything, you have staff, all like everything is on point. So you can actually set a day, which day you're gonna launch. You can create an event, which day you're gonna launch. You can bring some celebrity or local known people just to get more marketing. Other thing is operation. You need to check everything. Like anything could go wrong actually in these days, because I launched a couple of restaurants, so I know that launching day lots of possibilities gonna go wrong. You need to keep on in mind that something gonna go wrong. You need to keep calm yourself, and you need to find the best solution. Remember, one step at a time. Could go wrong. You don't need to get nervous, because it's nobody died, so it's okay. Get mistake or something like that, as long as it's safe to do so it's fine, completely fine. But you need to have a plan. If something goes wrong, what do you do? Just 2 things keep on in mind, don't go wrong. One is payment system, and second thing is something related with food and allergens and like food safety. These 2 things you need to keep on in mind, that don't go wrong, doesn't matter what. Payment and allergens and food safety, because if these 2 things goes wrong, is gonna get like very hard for you on the day. This is the 8 step, actual basic step you need to follow. I hope it will help. If you need any information, feel free to comment. I will try my best to help you out. Try to check our other videos also. We do food review also, so I hope you will enjoy. If you watch till this end, thank you, thanks a lot. I hope you will subscribe, and goodbye.